So welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a really hot topic that's been buzzing around. Is Bitcoin really the new digital gold? So grab a cup of coffee because this is going to be an eye-opener. Bitcoin is now 15 years old. Can you believe it? It all started in January 2009 with the first network. But even before that, its mysterious creator Satoshi Nakamoto was thinking about gold. Yes, gold. You see, in the Bitcoin white paper, he compared the creation of Bitcoin to gold mining, saying it's like gold miners working hard to find more gold. Interesting, because if you fast forward to today, and if you check Google Trends, you'll see a steady rise in searches for digital gold. Interesting. People are curious, and it seems they're starting to see Bitcoin in a new light. I will now explain why this digital gold will outperform the physical gold we all know about. Are you ready for it? I bet you're not. Let's talk about portability, carrying. Imagine trying to carry a bag of gold bars. Pretty heavy, right? So for example, if you were to internationally carry, say, 10 gold bars, that could weigh around 25 pounds or about 11 kilos. You'd end up paying a lot of money in custom tax. That's right, tax, because many countries have strict regulations about transporting precious metals. And you might be subject to customs duties or taxes when bringing gold into another country. These taxes can vary significantly depending on the destination and the value of the gold. For example, if you were to bring in gold worth, let's say $100,000, you can end up paying several $1,000s in custom fees and taxes. On the other hand, with Bitcoin, well, you can send money across the world in seconds using just your smartphone. There's no carrying, there are no weight restrictions, and you don't have to deal with physical customs checks when crossing borders. Simple, easy, amazing. How about storing gold? Well, that can be tricky and expensive compared to storing Bitcoin because gold is a physical item, so it needs to be kept in a safe place. And most people choose to store their gold in bank vaults or security boxes. But these options, they come with costs. For example, if you have gold worth, again, $100,000, you might pay anywhere from $500 to $2,000 a year just to keep it safe in a vault. Well, that's 2% gone every single year. Plus, you often need insurance to protect against theft or damage, which adds even more to the costs. On the other hand, storing Bitcoin is much easier and cheaper. Bitcoin is digital, so you can keep it in a digital wallet on your phone or computer. And many of these wallets are free to use. Now, if you buy a special hardware wallet for extra security, which I would definitely do, it might cost around $50 to $200, but that's a one-time fee. Also, Bitcoin is secure. As long as you keep your private keys safe, like a password, keep it safe. You don't have to worry about someone stealing it physically or paying for vault services. So, while gold storage can get pricey and complicated, storing Bitcoin is simple, it is safe, and much more affordable. Now let's talk about divisibility. That's a good word. It's really important for money because it allows you to break it down into smaller amounts for everyday transactions, like bread, for example. Well, with gold, that can be a bit tricky. Gold is usually measured in grams or ounces, so if you want to buy something that costs $50, you can't just cut a gold bar into smaller pieces easily. For example, if you have a gold coin worth, let's say, $2,000, you can't pay for that $50 item without figuring out how to sell part of it, which can be, complicated. On the other hand, Bitcoin is super easy to divide. You see, each Bitcoin can be split into 100 million tiny pieces called Satoshis. This means you can send just the right amount to someone, like 0.001 Bitcoin, without any hassle. So if you want to buy that $50 item, you can just send that amount in Bitcoin. It's quick and it's simple. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Bitcoin is known for its volatility. Its price can swing dramatically. Gold, on the other hand, is usually seen as a stable store of value. Think of it as your steady friend who always keeps things calm. And a bit boring, but do you know what has happened not just since the pandemic, but since the beginning of Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin has significantly outperformed gold, despite being labeled as volatile. Maybe not in, specific 1 year, but over time, significantly outperformed. So to know more about how volatile assets can actually provide you stability in the long run, interesting, I'll link a video here if you're interested. Make sure you check it out. So, as we move into a more digital future, which, let's face it, is happening, Bitcoin's role seems to be growing. And who knows, one day we might all be talking about Bitcoin as casually as we do about gold today. I think so. To conclude, whatever it is that you decide to invest in, bear in mind it comes with significant risks and might not be right for everyone. Both can have big price swings, meaning you could lose money, well, if you sell. Unlike other regulated investments, physical gold and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin don't have protections from the government like the FSCS, so you could lose some of all of your investments. Investing in cryptocurrencies carries different risks compared to traditional investments like stocks or bonds, so be sure you know what you're getting into before you proceed. Like we always say, get educated. Thanks for joining me today, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fun discussions. So what do you think? Is Bitcoin the new digital gold? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Catch you next time.